You are what you repeatedly do. You've probably heard this quote before. Well, today I'm going to share with you a super simple, incredibly simplistic, easy way to care for yourself on a regular basis. Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Sasha, and I teach holistic solutions for mind, body, spirit. Let's get started. So again, you've probably heard the quote before, you are what you repeatedly do. So if you were repeatedly ignoring yourself, think about that. Or are you repeatedly caring for yourself? You know the answer to this question, and I know certainly I typically ignore myself. I have for years. Self-care is not one of those things that was been high on my priority list. And so especially after having kids, I take care of everything else first, and I'm kind of the last in line. And usually when self-care comes around for me, sleep is the thing that I usually think of. But what self-care really is just literally putting yourself first so that your cup is full. I'm sure you probably have heard that as well. You cannot do anything for anyone else if you are out of energy, if you are out of motivation, if you are lacking in the desire to even help, if you just feel overwhelmed and you feel tense and you feel anxious and you feel like, why bother? Realistically, that's because you are not taking care of yourself first. Just like on an airplane when they put the oxygen mask on you, it's because if you pass out, you can't help anyone. But if you take care of yourself first, you can be a functional, helpful resource. Now, that is what I hope for you, and that is definitely something that I have put into practice the last couple of years. And the way that I do it, no joke, you can do this whether you're religious or not, is with card decks. And this is really a very fun way of doing this. So these are card decks. This is just a box I keep them in because they're nice and easily organized. My favorite one, literally, I'm going to show you how I use these, is the self-care ritual deck. Now, the self-care ritual deck is literally just that. It's a deck of cards. It is non-religious. So whatever you believe in, whatever your background is, you can use this without feeling woo-woo or weird or witchy or anti-religious or feeling guilty or bad in any way. And the cards come, they are beautifully decorated. This is the back and this is the front. And then just like anything else, with any card deck, the idea is to set an intention. So my intention is very, very simple. I say, take a deep breath, relax. How should I care for myself today? Just how? And then I split the deck. And then I usually take the bottom card. So the top card, you can take the top card or the bottom card, whatever you prefer. Today, energy work. And so I would just incorporate that in my day somehow. And it's just like putting something on a to-do list or having something in your calendar or having something, a task at work that has a deadline. I know that every day I'm going to do this simple task. And the tasks are great. The tasks are things like aromatherapy, drink tea, super simple. This one says chanting, which you can do, which is a lot of fun. Sometimes it puts you out of your comfort zone, which is really, really fun. This one says pleasure, which is always a fun one. This one says dance. And I'll just use a couple more. Make a meal. You can do a burning ritual, meditation, plan a vacation. So something you're looking forward to. Build strength, like doing a workout or doing some yoga. Create some art. You can literally do just positive affirmations, looking at the stars. These are incredibly simple, literally things that can take you a minute to 2 minutes. But the idea is that you are sitting down and doing something for yourself, literally just for yourself, not for anyone else. It's your moment of quiet time. It's your moment to basically create a vacuum around yourself and not hear or see or do anything but think about yourself. What can I do right now to take care of myself? I literally love this box. So this has been a wonderful, wonderful tool for me. And I literally just do it in the morning. I'll pull a card, I get up in the morning, usually I turn off my alarm, and then I'll just sit there for half a second in my sleepy stupor and pull a card and be like, oh, movement. Okay, so today I'm just gonna do some extra stretching, or I'm just gonna maybe go for a walk, or when I go get the mail, go for a walk, go for a longer walk, whatever it is. But it's so simple and it's so easy, and it becomes literally a ritual, a daily ritual for you that is non-religious, not difficult, and literally starts to put you in the mindset of, oh yeah, how can I take care of myself? The next card deck I love, and this one is super fun, are just the Animal Allies cards. And this is really nice, especially if you are struggling with anything. I have a small pet business, and so I'm very, very attuned to the behaviors and personalities and all of the wonderful, caring, nurturing aspects of animals. And this card deck, this is the back and this is the front. Literally, you just pull a card and you ask, how can I gain insight from this animal? What is it that are the attributes and the characteristics and the personality of this particular animal that I need to hear today? And so I'll pull a card, and ironically enough, it's funny because I had a dream about a spider 2 days ago, and I just pulled a spider card. So, but whatever that characteristic is of that particular critter or animal is literally something I'll read through and just kind of think, okay, gosh, what is it about that particular animal that I need to hear? What's a message that I could learn? Now, whether you believe in the spirituality of it or actual animal allies or spirit guides, that's okay. That's not the point. The point is that everything has a lesson within it, and you can use that to learn your lesson. And then I just pull up the guidebook. Some of these I have memorized pretty well, but I will read it verbatim for you here. So I just pulled the spider card. And where am I? I just pulled the spider card, and so I'm just going to read spider to you. So creative force, weaving dreams that become reality, a symbol of infinite creative possibilities. Spider teaches us that you are the co-creator of your own fate. You get to decide how your story goes. And there's a little bit more. And so that's kind of nice. And so sometimes I'll just sit and kind of think about that and kind of mull it over for a little bit and think, okay, so how can I apply that lesson into my life, into something that I am either working on or struggling with or not knowing which direction to go with, or maybe just feeling kind of anxious, and how can I have that situation help me? And that has been a wonderful tool as well. And so I'll pull usually a animal spirit card once a week, and then I post it on my refrigerator and literally just have that guidance, that insight, or that perspective kind of be in the back of my mind all week long of how can I apply this to my life. And the third deck I'm going to show you is actually a two-parter. So this one here, I absolutely love this. This is from Zen Doubt. This is their full deck card box. But if you go to their website, and this is not a paid plug, I just love them. If you go to their website, which is zendoubt.com, you can literally download their, I think you have to plug in your email. You can literally download most of the deck. I'm going to say probably a third. It's not most of the deck. This one is definitely big. This deck is 74 cards, and this might be like 20 cards. But you print it out. It comes in sheets. Now, I have gone the distance of cutting out every single card and then laminating it. So what I did is I actually laminated the sheets that were printed, and then I cut out every single one. I actually have a laminator because I'm into that kind of stuff. And then, so mine are laminated and a little bit thicker. But if you don't have a laminator, you don't have to do that. You can definitely go to some like of the larger stores like a Kinko's or a computer store, and they can laminate it for you as well. You can also find yourself a laminator on Amazon for usually about $30 and laminate it, but then you have to buy laminated paper. But the point is, you can get these cards for free. And that is what I started with. So I started with these cards, and I would just literally kind of do a jumble shuffling, and then again, set your intention and say, what do I need to hear? What message do I need to hear today? And then split the deck and then pull out a card. And this one I just pulled is water. So water, healing, peaceful, trusting, indifferent, depression prone, or erratic. It's the sacral chakra. The direction is west, the color is blue, and to stimulate water energy, take a bath, drink more water, eat more fruits and vegetables, place a vessel of water on your altar or nightstand, or do a sacral chakra meditation. And so how I would use that is literally just sort of a reminder, okay, am I feeling erratic? Am I feeling sort of indifferent to things, which means I'm probably not getting enough sleep, or I'm losing losing the fight or the battle with energy. You know, I don't have enough energy to go around. And so this would be a wonderful sort of cue to either take a really long hot shower and just maybe have some aromatherapy involved in that, or to take a wonderful soothing soak in a bathtub, or just hydrate more and drink more water. And then I would just leave that card out for the day, and I would pull that in the morning and know that, okay, today I'm going to work with some water and just incorporate it into my day. Doesn't have to be a religious situation, doesn't have to be really ritualistic, just as a reminder, basically, like your mom reminding you to do something, or a best friend reminding you to do something. Say, hey, are you drinking enough water? Hey, are you doing this for yourself? And so I use these decks, and I used this for about 6 months before I decided to kind of upgrade. So this here is their main box. And again, it's zendoubt.com, ZENNEDOUT.com. And I do read their blog pretty consistently. I like them a lot. And then they have some beautiful jewelry as well on their website. So it comes with a little book that I have some notes in. So it comes with a wonderful book to kind of help you understand what the cards mean, and descriptions in there of what the cards are. And then these are their main cards. These are a little bit thicker than the ones that I have. So I printed mine on cardstock and then laminated. These are still thicker than that. They are rounded edges, so they're not going to give you really paper cuts or cut you. And they're just a little bit bigger than the other card deck that you would print on your own. So this is what I would print on my own, and this is the actual card deck that you're getting. So that's the size difference. And then basically, again, so these are the printed sides, and this is the back side. And then basically, again, set your intention. Now you can do card decks with these. So if you wanted to do an actual spread, like a one, you would just basically shuffle the deck and do 1, 2, 3, and then 1 in front, 1 in back. And then that would actually, you can read that. I'll do a video on how to do a reading. But basically, again, you don't have to do any kind of readings. You don't have to know anything about tarot or tarot readings in any way. This doesn't have to be any kind of woo-woo ritual type thing. Non-religious is totally fine. You can literally just set the intention, and the intention is, how am I going to care for myself? How am I going to nurture myself today? Air, I just pulled air and abalone shells. And then again, what you do is you basically just go back to the book that comes with it, and you look up, oh, air. Perfect, because I just pulled this card, so I just randomly went to it. Imagination, aspiration, movement. Mantra, fresh ideas are always available to me. That is wonderful. So even without doing a card spread, you can pull an intention card and then look it up and say, okay, that's a wonderful mantra, you know? What a great reminder. Fresh ideas are always available to me. And that way you can just kind of sit and think about it and just enjoy the moment and just really remind yourself with a growth mindset, attitude, yeah, ideas are always coming to me. I am a creative individual, and I can come up with whatever solution I'm looking for, or I can put myself on a path for a positive outcome for whatever I'm struggling with. And then it does have a message and a ritual. So if you wanted to do a ritual, you could certainly kind of read that. It also has corresponding chakras if you want to do some chakra work. When I do my ritual deck, I usually am doing a card spread. When I do my earth allies or my animal allies, usually I'm doing a weekly spread. So something where I'll just pull a card and then again put that on my refrigerator and just remind myself that element, the personality of that particular animal is kind of resonating with me. How can I be more like that, and take their skills, their life skills, and apply it to my own life to make myself more at ease and more functional in whatever I might be struggling with or working towards. And then the self-care cards I pull every single morning. So I pull that card every single morning, and then I try to incorporate that into my day. These are not meant to be stressful. So if you're pulling cards and you're forgetting to do it, that's totally fine. And then no joke, I just will wake up, turn off my alarm, and then pull a card. And it turns into basically a habit pretty fast. After about a week, I had the habit down, and then I started to really enjoy it. I'll put the links down below for all of these. You can also, there are hundreds of decks out there, if not thousands of decks you can pick from. Pick one that resonates with you. So when you're picking a deck, try to find a deck that would most suit your needs. I hope this helped today, and we will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful day.